Hey everybody, Asher here with another Tavern Brawl, where this week it's double Deathrattle week. That's right, the death is not quite the end because minions rattle twice as nice for twice the price, you could say, but you get a pack possibly, and I have no idea if this deck is going to work, but this begs to be a Dreadsteed challenge. I don't even care if I summon all the Dreadsteeds in the world here. I have no idea if this deck's going to work at all. I just literally threw it together not that long ago. I probably don't even have all the synergies. I talked about my previous Dreadsteed deck. I'm not even running Mortal Coil right now, but that's okay. I have other Deathrattle minions like Unstable Ghoul, Nerubian Egg, and then some other ones like Void Collar, and then Mal'Ganis and Jaraxxus are there as well. The Golems are there because they pop out multiple things. Sylvanas is there because, well, this begs for Sylvanas to do things. I have no idea how this deck is going to do. It's probably going to get run over pretty hard. There's a lot of other archetypes I'm sure you could do here, but you know what? I wanted to play Dreadsteed again, so we're going to see how it works. So let's jump on in.
The light shall bring victory.
So Anduin first, because Priest is usually a solid thing to play, especially if you're doing any of the brawls where you have to construct your own deck, because if you're playing from behind, Mind Control will get you good things here. But you know what? I have no idea if this is a good hand or a bad hand, but you have Twisting Nether. Maybe we can survive to actually get to it. Dark Cultist is a very nice Deathrattle minion that Priests get early and can cause things to spiral out of control very quickly. So, like I said, this is not something where I'm sitting here trying to try hard mode to complete the challenge or anything. It's just another excuse to play Dreadsteeds, because unfortunately the Dreadsteed deck I was doing previously was doing absolutely awful in ladder after showing it. So there is Mal'Ganis and Jaraxxus and an Unstable Ghoul, which will completely pop his egg, which is pretty hilarious. So we'll see if we can curve out any of this good stuff. So what else can we summon for the hammer here? There's a little Molten Rubber Ducky. Face in terror of Harvest Golem. Now, if he's going to be doing like an Auchenai Soul Priest one-turn kill with Zombie Chow, 20 damage to the face, that is going to be great. Alright. I'm not even going to worry about that if you want to double Deathrattle your Loot Hoarder. In fact, I can save this removal. This is pretty good removal. So there's the Dreadsteed. Let's just go face. I just got Rexxar and Heroes of the Storm as well, and I just keep thinking, like, do I go face with Rexxar? I don't know. And are you seriously gonna silence him? That'll make me so sad. Oh. Oh no. This is a thing that is happening right now. Well, the good news is that I think I can punish this play, because I want a few Dreadsteeds, but not a ton of Dreadsteeds. So let's go ahead and... oh no, he gets to keep all the Dreadsteeds. He has all of my Dreadsteeds. Well, I think there's only one possible solution for this, which is... okay, can't do Demon Wrath, because I can just overpopulate his board. Let's do just that. You're going to learn why Dreadsteed is so great in this matchup. Ready? How many Dreadsteeds do you want? You want to take one of my Dreadsteeds? Take all the Dreadsteeds. Oh, it's not supposed to happen, but he did drop those first, so all the Dreadsteeds. Alright, so he can't play anything now. Unless I say he can. I say. Alright, so Velen's chosen. Did I just kill myself? I gotta survive a few more turns here. Alright. Okay, I have some mana remaining. See, I just gotta survive to turn 8. So Dreadsteeds, he has all the Dreadsteeds. The thing is that I'd be okay if he didn't have that other thing out here. So... what do I do? I guess we do this. We do this. And if we tap, we die. I don't think there's any card that can save me, because I didn't put hardly any of my self-healing in here. which I guess is the other aspect that's missing from the Dreadsteed deck, so this may be not consistent at all. This is not what I planned with Dreadsteed before, so Holy Nova? Really? That sucks. I mean, that means that his Dreadsteeds can attack, but we're just dead. All the Dreadsteeds! My dreams are already shattered. Already shattered.
You asked for it.
Good news is that she's probably not going to steal my minions. It's actually a decent hand. Decent hand with coin. Turn 2 Nerubian Egg. Hopefully it doesn't get silenced. Mass Dispel is probably very good in Priest as well. Maybe I could do a free play account on my Priest. So these are all good cards so far. Piloted Shredder, probably better to play than the Dreadsteed. So we'll probably do that first. Okay, so there's a Nerubian Egg. Hopefully, like I said, we won't have a Priest actually take things away. I didn't think about the fact that if you just kill the minion, you just get the Deathrattle minion back. So Priest is just an absolute hard counter to my lovely Dreadsteed deck anyway. It makes me so sad, but Priest and Constructed generally don't run Shadow Madness lately. Well, maybe in a control list you'd run one, but you wouldn't necessarily want a Dreadsteed on the board. Be a really good turn for a Void Terror. Really good turn for a Void Terror. Oh, you play owls, you bastard. Alright. Oh, what do we do here? Do we Hellfire? Do we just Dreadsteed right now? Do we just tap? Maybe I play this right now. We'll save the Dreadsteed for a little bit of a power play. Let's see, it's smart to run the silence. Because I'm not running silence. Alright. Void Caller will not pull everything out of my hand. I can still do this. Alright, would love it if Void Caller pulled a Dreadsteed. But I'm not just going to give him 2 things to attack me next turn. I'll let him kill that and then Hellfire out of it. Seems like a bold strategy. We're a turn away from a Flame Strike anyway.
What to do? What to do?
Okay.
Your magic shall not save you.
I'll just get all the silences out of the way. Really? Okay. That's just fine. Tap for fun. Oh, it's kind of a good thing you got rid of that anyway. Alright. Go face. Hellfire. And then 2 4/4s just in time for Flame Strike. That looks about right. But maybe he is running 4 silences. I said just in time for Flame Strike. Alright, so we got you and you. The fun part is you don't want to create too many Dreadsteeds or you have no room left on the board, but on the other hand, 7 little pings can do a good deal of work. Okay, so Water Elemental, decent. Bastard. Is everyone just gonna take my Dreadsteed today? I guess so. Alright. Not counterspell. Alright. So I got a bunch of tiny tokens. Managed not to play a creature that turn, so we've boiled it down to any number of cards that it could be. So I just want people to stop taking my Dreadsteeds. That would be lovely. Now, what I wonder is if I mirror entity the Void Terror, is it still going to get all the stats? Oh, what? That is like someone who knows what they're doing with this kind of challenge, where it's like you're gonna have a bunch of little tiny creatures just popping out of stuff. So just make a play that way. Next turn's probably as good of a Drax's turn as any, so let's see if this is Duplicate or Effigy. It's not. Hello, guys. Really? So that's how Mirror Entity works here. Hello. That's pretty good info to know. That is one way to pop a Mirror Entity, that's for sure. Of course, if he plays like a Nefarian and gets Sacrificial Pact back, it's gonna be real up in here. But he can potentially flood my board right now, which is a little risky. That is the risky run of making this play. But you know what? Maybe. Okay, he's gonna keep not trying to multiply these. Again? Every time. Alright. Unstable Ghoul. Not Mirror Entity, okay. Let's go ahead and drop you down. Inferno. And let's just go ahead and, not Ice Barrier. And I do have a Pocket Heal and another potential Dreadsteed. And if things look really exciting. Well, this could get out of hand if he attacks into this and just multiplies my board quite a bit. In fact, it could prevent the Sky Golems from popping out. Alright, horsies! At least those two things shot all at once. So that's positive. All the pretty ponies. What else you got? Blizzard. Good! He is caught wise to what you need to do. Alright. And there's a second Shredder. Alright, so Harvest Golem. Let's go ahead and tap you. Very important that we play this correctly. Very important that we play this correctly. Duplicate for that. Okay. That is just fine. Let's go face. And I probably want to Void Terror here. So you're at 6 minions. No, it's probably better if I 6/6. Because I can always just go face. Face is the place. And unfortunately, this only does damage to non-demons. And just... I think we're done here. Alright, can I do 3 damage, or is he going to have, like, heal bots out the butt? Out the butt, I say. Out the butt. Alright. Think we got time for one more. There's our pack, though. Really, really wanted to play around Mirror Entity so that he wouldn't steal Dreadsteeds. Because everyone wants my ponies. Alright, let's go back. Open the pack, and we shall... Oh, excuse me. Open the pack, and we shall carry on. It's a classic pack. Okay, so Druid is playing Warlock today. Good to know. Let's kick you back. Let's kick all of you back. Let's see if we can do a little better. I'm not using the special deck tracker today, but this is a much better opening hand for sure. Alright. Oh, we got like the curve. The curve is the word. Question is, does he have Dreadsteed too? So he has Voidwalker. Say hello to my friend the Egg, which I can proc with Demon Wrath. But we have other plans for procking it. Everybody and their damn owls. It's like they know what this challenge is. Alright, well, we'll save that for bait for something. Or not really bait. And this means we can play the Void Walker pretty safely. Really? Finally, someone playing a little Exorcist. Alright, going for face. That's decent. Okay. My face is not that threatened yet, so we'll just do this.
From the void I come.
And if he wants to pull a Dreadsteed and a Mal'Ganis, great for him. No, don't silence that too. Please don't silence my Void Caller. All the silence everywhere from Druid. Alright. Okay, is he gonna go face again is the question. Oh. Okay, that is a good play. That's a really good play. I have to applaud that one, plus my Void Terror does next to nothing against that. So we'll hurt ourselves a little bit. Tappity tap. Oh, Baron. I wonder if that multiplies it like 4 times. Baron, I'm sure, is redundant in this deck. A little surprised he's just Scourge and he's not anything very exciting. So here we go. Dark Bomb here. Mal'Ganis is not going to be a happy customer, that's for sure. I think he won that exchange. I definitely think he won that exchange. What do you know? Another Dreadsteed. Alright. So my power play got wrecked.
The light compels you.
See, this is... I'm not playing what you should be playing in this challenge, I think is the lesson here. Because all he has to do is go face, face, face. Alright, I think this is actually going to fill my board too full. Well, we're going to do it anyway. Okay, well, we learned. We learned, okay. Not worth really doing a whole lot here.
I wonder.
So is this going to give us 2 or 4? So that's 6 minions. Now that we know you do nothing. So Baron has wasted space in this deck. But I think I'm still dead. I mean, I have a good Demon Wrath coming, but there's a lot of ways a Warlock can burst me down. So at least the Brawl is something very different. There we go. Implosion is good. Demon Wrath not really strong in this at all. At least I'm getting my Dreadsteeds in hand. Alright. Smart. And what else do you have for me? Alright guys, here's what's up. We've got you. And we've got you. So this is 2 damage to all non-demons. Let's play you. How much does that leave? That was a mistake. I'm not counting very well today. Some self-healing would be lovely right now, though. So another Piloted Shredder. Another Haunted Creeper. And a Harvest Golem that does nothing for me. A Void Terror, which does almost nothing for me. Alright. That's a lot of little guys. Alright, if he has 3 damage in hand, he wins. So my deck is very flawed for the challenge here, but that's okay. Because it's still fun to do something just a little bit different from time to time. Like I said, Dreadsteed. This is why you don't want to have all the Dreadsteeds all the time. And he can outvalue me right here. Ugh! Not a good totem. That's okay though. What? I win? No way. No way. He had me. He totally had me unless I can't math and actually had lethal next turn. Oh, should not have conceded there. But hey, didn't get to see Sylvanas steal a bunch of things, but like I said, the challenge is interesting. You see a lot of people running Silence, which is fine, but Silence will only get you so far with so many units that spawn other units. And most of the cards like Piloted Shredder and Haunted Creeper are either commons or easily gotten in a adventure mode, assuming you're not free to play. But if you are, then hopefully you've saved up gold and have those key cards already. But that's it for now. This is Asher. I hope you enjoyed this edition of Tavern Brawl. It's different. It's an excuse to play Dreadsteed, which is always nice, and I'm unsure if this deck would really carry the day much more, because it certainly shouldn't have the last game. But thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.